What the? What's up, Xiaomi fans? Christian here, and welcome back to All About Me, where I talk about Xiaomi products. Redmi K30, I've been using this for about 3 weeks now, and it's time for our full review. But before we do, let's give a shout out to our Mi fans out there. Let's start with Pateng from the Philippines. We have Avalon from Alabama, USA. And we have Shane, Matthew, shout out to all Indians. Rahul from Guyana. A shout out to Emil from Germany. A shout out to Charles Genesis from Bohol. A shout out to Harry from Mindoro, Philippines. A shout out to Tech Hassan from Pakistan. A shout out to Pooch Peanut from the Philippines. And a shout out to BG Summoner from France. A shout out to Hassan Arakal from Kerala. A shout out to Cyrus Gonzalez. A shout out to Suraj from Pandi Wesevar. A shout out to Andre Dakanai. And a shout out to Petraru from Romania. A shout out to Hamed Yousaf from Egypt. And thank you so much for all your support. If you do want me to give you a shout out on my next video, you can leave a comment below. So without further delay, let's get along with the review. Okay, let me show you what's inside the box for the Redmi K30. Of course, you'll get the phone, you'll have the free casing, it's a back casing, and also the user manual. We have the ejector pin, we have the 27 watts charger, and also the Type-C to USB cable. Let's check out the phone. So at the bottom, you will have this speakers over here. As you can see, there are only 3 holes for the speaker, so I would think that it will be easily be covered, especially when you're playing games. And there's a microphone over there, and we have the Type-C connector, the headphones jack, and on the right side you will see the power button as well as the volume button. So the power button is actually kind of flat, as you can see, because this is where the fingerprint sensor is. And let's go to the top. So you'll see the infrared sensor and the microphone. And on the other side, we have the SIM card tray. So let's check out the SIM card. Okay, so the SIM card, we have a hybrid SIM, which is nano SIM card size, and also a micro USB. So at the back, this is a blue color. So as you can see, there are 4 cameras, and let's see, there's a print over there, 64 megapixel AI super camera, and also a design by Redmi here below. And there is a print that says Redmi near the bottom. Okay, so yeah, you can see there's a Redmi print over there. And the front, this is also a Gorilla Glass 5, same as the back, and you will see the camera. So the camera over there is actually a punch hole camera. Okay, maybe we can find. So as you can see there, that's the camera. It's a punch hole over there. There are 2 cameras in the front. Okay, let me show you how responsive the fingerprint sensor is. So again, the fingerprint sensor is here. So let's lock it, just press it. It's pretty fast. So it's much more faster than the K20. Because the K20, you have to press on the button. This is more responsive. I would still prefer this, although the K20 has the location is quite cool because it is in screen for you to unlock it, but it will be it's easier to access if it's on the side. So basically you just have to press it. You just have to actually not press, just touch it with your thumb. So it's quite easy for you to unlock. Okay, but you have to use your right hand. That's one thing, because with the left hand you can probably register one of or maybe your index finger for that. All right, so at the top you can see the receiver, and at the bottom this is where all the sound comes out. So when you play music, loudspeaker, videos, it will all come out from here. So nothing will come up from here. So basically the top is only for receiving calls. And its dimensions 165.3 by 76.6 by 8.8 mm, and its weight is just over 200 grams. And the side is made out of aluminum. The front and back is all Gorilla Glass 5. And the next we're going to talk about is one of the main features for this phone. The Redmi K30's display has a 120 Hz refresh rate, so which makes everything smoother than normal. Most phone is only 60 Hz, but you can still switch between 120 and 60 Hz. When you leave it 120, your battery life might drain faster. It is also HDR10 compliant, though it won't work with Netflix or Amazon Prime Video due to some DRM restrictions. YouTube does play HDR video, so that's quite good. It is an IPS LCD capacitive touchscreen, and the screen size is 6.67 inches with 88.8% screen to. Out from the box, it is already a MIUI 11 and as well as an Android 10. So I did test on the Antutu benchmark version 8, and this came out with a very impressive mark, actually 271,884. And I find the gaming experience pretty smooth with its 120 Hz refresh rate, and of course with its chipset Qualcomm Snapdragon 730G with 8nm, and of course with its GPU Adreno 618. And I didn't experience any issues using this phone via gaming or doing some games. I've tested it with some of the games like Asphalt 9, Call of Duty, mobile. I've also tested this with Mobile Legends and also Vainglory. The only issue that I found on this phone while playing the game is when I'm holding it, I'm pretty used to the speakers facing on my right hand, so I would usually accidentally cover the speaker. This phone has 4,500 mAh battery. On top of that, it comes with a 27 watts charger. So I tested how long it will charge. It will full charge from 0 to 100. So about 5 minutes it charged about 8%, and after 30 minutes it already jumped to 54%. And total charging time is 1 hour 7 minutes, almost 1 hour 8 minutes. And this phone has 4 rear cameras. From top to bottom, we have the 2 megapixel macro lens, which has f2.4. We have the wide angle lens, 8 megapixel. This has an f2.2 with a field of view of 120 degrees, and also the depth sensing lens, which is 2 megapixel, and also the main lens at the bottom, which is 64 megapixel f1.89. Okay, this might help to those who love taking pictures. So we're going to explore the camera feature. So this is the wide angle lens with a 120 degree view, and this is the 79 degree field of view for the main camera shutter. And at the top we have the HDR. You can also turn on the AI, the macro setting, and also filters. So you can add filters from there. So you can just switch the filter from the bottom, or you can also select the beauty to beautify the photo. So you can do that in an instant. And filters is also available on the 64 megapixel Ultra HD. And here are the sample photos. And here's a sample for that ultra-wide lens 64 megapixel. So when you take the picture, you can still zoom in and you'll get more detail on that picture. So it's more sharp, more crisp compared to the normal picture. And another cool feature is the Memoji. And there's an AI that will detect a face. You can either use the preset one or you can create your own. And you can also find the panorama and the pro mode on this Redmi K30. And the punched hole camera is located at top right, which is dual 20 megapixel f2.2 plus 2 megapixel depth sensor. They've added a few features for the video camera. So this is the tracking mode, which allows you to track your object or your subject. And we also have the vlogging mode, the icon over there. So the vlogging mode, you can choose any of the templates that they have here. So you can start shooting. Once you select a template, the music will all be there. They'll just basically just have to shoot your picture or your video. And here are some sample videos for you. And other camera options, we have the macro and also the beautify, so which you can switch on some beauty filters while taking a video. And we have short video, which you can shoot for a TikTok video perhaps. You can add some stickers while you're shooting, beautify, or you can adjust the speed. And for the slow motion, there are three modes: 120 frames per second, 240 frames per second, and 960 frames per second. And here are some samples. Let me know what you think about the Redmi K30. If you do know some tricks or tips about this phone, you can leave a comment below. Also, check out the links that I've provided below if you do want to purchase this. And don't forget to hit on that subscribe button if you want to see more me videos. Until next time.